What's up guys, Jesse Flair here from Flair Parkour. Today we are going over two vaults, the thief vault and the lazy vault. Very similar, but of course they are different. They're often mistaken, and we're going to talk about the differences right now. Alright, so in order to do either one of these moves, there's two ingredients that you're definitely going to need. First, a speed vault. Okay? If you don't know how to speed vault, it's going to be way more difficult to try to learn this. And then the next is a dash vault. Alright? So, at this point, I'm going to leave these up. Feel free to clip them. They will open a new box. This video won't go anywhere for you. And last chance, here we go. Alright, so at this point you definitely know how to speed vault and you definitely know how to dash. With that being said, you should certainly be able to do this trick in absolute no time. So quickly, let's discuss the difference between your thief vault and your lazy vault. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Thief vault? What? Like this? No. Alright, so what's the difference? What's the difference between your thief vault and your lazy vault? The difference is what leg you leave with, alright? So, quickly and easily said, thief vault, outside leg. Lazy vault, inside leg. Okay, so now unlike most vaults, where we come straight over the object, with both the lazy and the thief vault, we can come in from the side, and that's how they were originally made, so that when you are approaching the object, you can continue to move almost parallel with it, okay? So if there was a big wall right here, and I needed to go this side to continue, I would come up and move past. Okay, so now most people starting either one of these vaults usually have an easier time starting with the thief vault, which again is our outside leg coming up first. Now, in a real thief vault, our foot is not going to touch, but in the progression to work up to our thief vault, we can go into a safety. So if I'm coming up, I can simply plant my hand, come up into a safety, and step through, push off, and keep the wall away from me with my other hand by pushing away. After we get a little bit more comfortable with that, and we can start to work past our safety, just like when we were doing safeties into speeds, come in with a little bit more speed and work past it just by tapping ever so slightly and continuing down. I feel that once you master the thief vault, you can work into the lazy vault. Now the only difference between the thief and the lazy, like I said before, is that instead of bringing our outside leg up, we're going to bring our inside leg up and over. Now my thing is the progression to this is throw the leg up and have a seat. We're here, put your hand on, sit down. Simple and easy and safe, alright? We don't have to go right for our moves right away. We can always work up to it. Parkour is all about progression, okay? So step up, hand, sit, hand, push. Reset, do it a little bit more speed. See if you can lift yourself a little. When doing this, remember we want to center ourselves with our hand. Our first hand is actually going to hold a bit of weight because we're not coming through with so much speed yet. So as we come up and over, we lift, kick, around, and up. Kicking this leg up and pulling ourselves over. Here, pop, pop, off. In the beginning, if you're coming down with both legs, it's okay. But eventually we're going to want to come out split step with a push away from the wall and continue ourselves moving forward like in the rest of our vaults where our chest stays in front of our foot and we continue to move. Now these two moves don't easily get confused on the landing because it's pretty simple to remember, right? This is how we'll remember. With the thief vault, we remember that it's our outside leg coming over first. Well, our first leg over is going to be the one that we land on. We're going to land on that, push off with our second hand, and continue our movement forward. Alright, so let's take a look at one of those. Outside first, switch hands. Outside leg lands first, becomes the inside leg. Push, push, go. Going back to our lazy. that concludes our lazy and thief vault tutorial. I hope you guys learned it. I hope you learned the difference. I hope that if you have any questions, you hit me up in the comment section below so that I can get back to you, respond, and that's it. Let me know what the next trick you want me to do a tutorial on, and maybe I'll do it next week. Alright, check me out, check me later, check you later, subscribe, like, do what you gotta do, share on Facebook, I don't know. Alright, thanks for watching, peace out, woohoo!